EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
And they're on the 19-yard line.
Hey, middle. 180. Same shot. Hey, middle.
Jackson, first play, going to throw. For Kittle here, it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. 2 yards to go, second down.
Yeah.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. That's caught inside the 20. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 48 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Shrugs the tackle. Nice. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd and 1 from the 2. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. With another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Pickett leads his Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs. At their own 25-yard line. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Well, these two teams met in Pittsburgh earlier in the year with the Steelers prevailing in that one. So a win here in Baltimore would give them the season sweep. 2nd down, here's Pickett. Pass complete, George Pickens with it. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Here's Pickett. Going for Bateman. He's got him on the out route. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Completes this one to Pickens. Pitch and catch there, good for 13. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's got the first down. Yardage before being taken down at midfield. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll be out just just a yard or two shy of the 30. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Back to throw, Pickett.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Pat Freiermuth.
32 yards. And the Steelers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Elliott Good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shot.
Taking it right down Broadway. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown. Mark Andrews. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams.
And got his man complete.
Down to the 10.
And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Najee Harris,
82 yards.
and the Steelers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Elliott Good with a PAT, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
They'll take this to the 46. The Ravens at 4-3, a game over 500. And they coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
You look at the Steeler defense.
They enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means this is going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
There he goes left side.
Down to the 10.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now Jackson on second down.
That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
And he'll get this one way out just shy of the 45-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. To throw is Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
He'll get it inside the 20.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Ravens are an extra point away from drawing level.
Tucker with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw into the hands of Pickens.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
An option handoff given to Harris.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
And the Steelers first down.
On first and 10, it's Pickett.
Sliding out of the pocket.
That one down the field for Freiermuth. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down, here's Pickett. That is caught. He'll get it inside the 20.
Touchdown!
George Pickens.
54 yards. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Ravens 21. Jake Elliott set to kick
Now
off.
after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
On the return, Devin Duvernay.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Devin Duvernay.
He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker now for the extra point. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully.
This is caught inside the 15. And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Najee Harris
With his 14th touchdown of the year, second of the game.
And the Steelers have taken the lead.
And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
You change it. Yeah.
Jackson now.
They're looking deep here for Flowers.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Najee Harris.
That one's a milestone. Touchdown number 150 for his great career.
And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. To throw again is Jackson. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Now it's Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete. Ooh, with a juke. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. Powering his way forward. There he goes, right side. Past midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Steelers. Elliott on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Makes the score Steelers 49, Ravens 34.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And shoves him off at the 20. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Eluding the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
180. Ready, shot. Hey, middle. Shot.
Here's Jackson. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Pickett will look to throw it here. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Hey, report.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that is incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
34.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like the empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Now a throw here to his running back, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play, and that will bring up 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First down, Steelers.
From the gun, here's Pickett. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Ready shot. Ready shot. 13.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Jackson here is going to look to throw. It's caught at the 1.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And now off to the races down the right side. 130 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Yeah, he's got it. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Looking to throw, Pickett. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown! Pat Freiermuth. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save his...
Oh, and for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
Now he's hit on the return. It's a loose football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And the Ravens are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And taken down just shy of the 40.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
At the 39-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34.
Report.
Throwing is Jackson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Jackson.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Ravens are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2.
Yo.
They'll try and throw for it. Buying time to his left. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First down, Steelers.
And Bateman, he'll go in motion right here. Harris running straight ahead.
Shoves him aside. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
152 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Now Pickett.
Flushed out right. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Here's Pickett.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That is caught. Rashad Bateman.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 21.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Pickett back to throw.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown.
Najee Harris
From 21 yards away.
And the Steelers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Duvernay now going to bring it out.
Devin Duvernay on the return. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Already.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. Escaping the pressure right. They shakes him off, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
You can almost see all the defenders rubbing their hands together with glee because we all know they relish the chance to bring down a quarterback of his caliber. Anyone who brings him down has plenty to talk about. Not just a sack, but a big win built off the efforts of this defense.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and 3rd and 8 now. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now Lamar changing the play.
Baltimore Ravens.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the...
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
And he's going to be taken down, plus there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Ouch, you thought you had the defensive stand. Roughing the passer wipes it out.
What does every defense talk about? 3 and out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Devin Duvernay. A touchdown on a kick return and now one through the air. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Flush to his right. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And they'll accept that penalty. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Elliott Good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On third down, Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain.
It's fourth down.
Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. That is caught. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
Baltimore, first down.
So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10. Now Jackson. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. And quickly they get to the line.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
He's taken down.
A gain of 3, second down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
So from the 17, here's second and 7. Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Oh, able to avoid him. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Ravens get a bit closer. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. Throwing, Jackson. And he'll get in for the score. And that's going to cut the lead down to 13. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up second and 7. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. There's the stiff arm. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Steelers.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Really an excellent run, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And the Steelers are going to have a first and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does,
pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
DC, ready?
They'll start by running the option to the right.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
And as this defense walks off the field,